Salilam where the twilight falls. Runadar Lightfoot heeds the ancient calls. A cleric of justice with a heart of flame. He hunts the undead in Traviel's name. Rooney Dar's crusade in the night's dark veil. With his faith and fury, he'll never fail. In the Shadowlands where the dead ones creep, he'll cleanse the earth where the spirits weep. From the misty moors to the mountains tall, he answers the summons, heeding the call. With his staff of light and his sacred blade, he cuts through the darkness where the cursed have strayed. Rooney Dar's crusade in the night's dark veil. With his faith and fury, he'll never fail. In the Shadowlands where the dead ones creep, he'll cleanse the earth where the spirits weep. In the halls of Salilam, the whispers spread of the cleric who fights the risen dead. With the power of life and the wrath of the pure, Runadar strikes with a force so sure. Rooney Dar's crusade in the night's dark veil. With his faith and fury, he'll never fail. In the Shadowlands where the dead ones creep, he'll cleanse the earth where the spirits weep. In Traviel's heart where the battle rages, Runadar Lightfoot turns undead pages. He'll fight till the dawn, till the land is free, for Salilam's honor and eternity. Ruby Mad Hatter, the crafter of dreams, sells trinkets and potions and magical schemes. His golems they serve with a silent grace, pouring ale, setting plates, not a word out of place. And out of the ocean, a great guest arrives. It's Candid Gamera, a scientist kaiju of size. Oh, come to Ruby's Tavern where wonders unfold, where golems pour ale and the stories are bold. With magic and laughter and the monsters roar, you'll never find a place like this evermore. Honey jellyfish, in the kitchen she stays, blessing each dish with her radiant praise. Her cleric's touch makes the stew divine, with a hint of magic in every wine. Umbra the ghost, just down the street, sells dusty old tomes with a voice bittersweet. He drifts through his pages with a whisper and sigh, while Ruby's Tavern keeps humming alive. Oh, come to Ruby's Tavern where wonders unfold, where golems pour ale and the stories are bold. With magic and laughter and the monsters roar, you'll never find a place like this evermore. The fire burns bright, the night rolls on. Kaiju sings a deep rumbling song, with golems for waiters and potions that gleam. You'll find yourself lost in a fantasy dream. Oh, come to Ruby's Tavern where wonders unfold, where golems pour ale and the stories are bold. With magic and laughter and the monsters roar, you'll never find a place like this evermore. So raise up your glass to the Hatter and wife, to the golems who serve and the magical life. In Ruby's Tavern where the wonders flow free, a place where the weird is just meant to be. So raise up your glass to the Hatter and wife, to the golems who serve and the magical life. In Ruby's Tavern where the wonders flow free, a place where the weird is just meant to be. The town of the night, you'll never find a place like this evermore.
Yeah, perhaps. All right, welcome
As I
everyone
was trying to tell you, there are
to
no bullets
Fable
left in this gun, you
Friday.
see?
And we got Ulster Inquisition here. He says, well, this is going to be fun. And Stop Me Shmee is here. Shmee!
Skulls for the skull throne! Blood for the blood god!
The carpet, Shmee. Oh, of course, Captain. All right, welcome everyone to Fable Friday, where a group of us basically play Dungeons and Dragons. So
Let's go.
yeah, it's gonna be a great fucking time today. All right. We do have a few announcements before we get into the thick of things, so please keep having fun with. Oh no, trust me, the name you picked, I'm gonna forever have fun with, Shmee. Like, Hook was one of those movies I watched a shit ton of when I was a kid.
It's a good movie.
It was a good movie.
One of Robin Williams' better ones.
Oh yeah. Not to
Yes,
mention,
indeed.
not to mention the actor who played Hook also did a great job at it too.
Was it who played Cook again?
I forget.
Was it Gary Oldman?
Was it? You know what? I'm gonna look this up now because I'm wondering. Hook in the movie Hook?
Gary
Dustin-
Oldman's a fucking chameleon.
Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman. Okay.
He was Hook.
He's another good one.
Yep. Bob Hoskins was Shmi.
It was me.
Yep. Bob Hoskins was Shmi. Dustin Hoffman was Hook. Bob Hoskins was Shmi. Yep. Great actors. Great actors. Robin Williams was Peter Pan. Yep.
Roofy. Oh!
Oh, Rufy! Oh, that's so dangerous. Oh! Yeah. A couple announcements before we get into the game. One, we have our sponsors, Shockbite Gaming Servers, for all your Minecraft server needs. Link is down below. They start at $2.50 a month, and they go up from there depending on your needs. And trust me, these guys know what the fuck they're doing. All right. Next one is not Shockbite. It's W Energy Drinks. And basically, if you need that little burst of energy to get you through the day, but without basically making you shake so hard that you might make the Flash jealous when he goes into, like, hyperspeed.
I got that joke. I got the joke. Don't worry. Someone got it.
Yeah, I got that joke. I understood that joke. I got that one. So there is that. If you happen to be watching this episode on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe. They cost you nothing. It helps me out a great deal. Comment down below, even if it's a simple comment of, hey, you're an idiot, or hey, I think your game is amazing, or hi. Hi will work. At some point, I might just start doing like secret messages and be like, type the secret message into my freaking comments and see who gets it first. That hurts so much. Who's laughing? See, now they're all good play. That's Wizen. All right. So, with that being said, so there is that, and if here on Twitch, please, by all means, share the channel, let people know that, you know, we exist, and it'll help
The
us.
tavern's open. Come get a drink.
Yep, tavern's open, get a drink. We're still trying to get to our goal of 1,600 people. Once we get 1,600 followers, I believe that's what the goal is. Let me double check. Follower count. Yeah, 1,600. I will be doing a free game giveaway where I have a few games I can give away for free. So there'll be a stream where I will basically go, hey, you want a free game? Cool. Come show up and celebrate the 1,600 followers. We're trying to get up there. All right. All right. Hey, Shmi's on a 3-game streak. Woo! All right. So now we're going to do the opening video for Traviel, like we do every gaming session. And then we'll do our recap of what happened last session and how much fucked the party is. All right, so we'll be right back.
In the land where shadows creep, where the gods and mortals meet, legends rise from ancient stone. Heroes' fates are yet unknown. To the old, where the echoes call. In the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes rise to carve their name. From the ruins of the past to the battles that will last, every choice a path to tread. In this world where fate is led, trivial, where the echoes call. In the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes rise to carve their name. Through the trials, through the pain, destinies in blood are stained. Magic weaves the threads of time in trivial where legends glide. Trivial, where the echoes call. In the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes arise to carve their name. So gather close, the tale begins in Trevior, where the dark wind sings. Join the fight, take up the call, for in this world, heroes rise or they fall. Where the echoes call, in the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes rise to carve their name.
So, quick thing I got cover before we get into the game further. Two things. One, I have to cut the stream short tonight. It's not going to be a full 4 hours. We're going to have a 2-hour stream. The reason why is Anne is not feeling well, and she needs me to drive her to work tonight. She cannot take the bus. So, that is more important than my stream.
Yes.
So my wife needs to make sure she's being taken care of. The second thing I need to announce is we have a Ko-fi. There is a link down below. You saw the Ko-fi bot talk in the chat. And that is, if you want to donate to my Ko-fi to help keep the lights on, that's cool. One of the things we're doing as a reward to everyone who wants to see me suffer, apparently, is if I reach a goal of $300, every time I reach $300, I will get a pie to the face. Either from my daughter or my wife.
My friend, if you think that a pie in the face is suffering, I wish you more of your worst nightmares.
Fair
Hope
enough.
your pillow's cold. Hope your pillow is hot when you go to lay down tonight.
I want my pillow hot, damn it. It's cold as
Okay, then I hope it's cold.
It's cold as fuck in this house. She's like, I'm so sorry. It's like, it's okay, hon. You're fine.
Hope you get a rock in your shoe and you can't get it out.
Oh.
You know,
That's mean.
seeing as we're in the Arabian Nights area, I have a curse/insult for all of you. Are you ready?
Always.
Okay.
Moo.
Give me a sec. I want to make sure I translate this correctly, because if I fuck this up, I'm going to be really sad. Alright, so give me a second. I want to type this real quick. Can I type today would be nice. If I could spell camel correctly. Alright. I'm gonna fucking butcher this, so please forgive me. Alright? Atamana Antagabahada Baghais Alf Alva Bibi Ila Manatik Asrufala. Forgive me, because I know I fucked that up. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get...
You sound like a half-assed Jewish participant at a bris.
أتمنى أن تتغذى
No, not a
برغيف
bris.
الإبل.
From bar mitzvah.
Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna have it say it to the chat.
أتمنى أن تتغذى براغيث ألف الإبل على مناطقك السفلى.
Okay, that's neat. I can't pronounce that. What the insult is an ancient Arabic insult that says, "May the fleas of 1,000 camels feast happily on your lower regions."
Damn.
Yeah, that's not fucked. All right. So where we left off, everyone, are you ready for this? The robbery went very poorly.
Yeah.
Lots of fuck ups there. Some bad rolls, some bad choices, and there are going to be consequences to that. Now, the basic iron thought that they got away relatively scot-free because it didn't look like anybody was tracking them. They arrived at the capital after a few days of boating on the river, apparently. And when arriving on the capital, they did find themselves an inn to stay in that was not exactly the nicest inn. It was known as the Cracked Chalice. It was kind of like a really shitty-looking inn run by a halfling named Nathe. And the person who was interacting with the party, for the most part, was Ahmed El Khalid, which was the innkeeper's aide. All right? So we have, Mr. Khalid, El Khalid there, talking to you guys. And then he basically, after taking your order of drink and food, he basically sat down with you guys and went, so would you like to explain why you're wanted? And that's where we left off. All right? So where we're picking up on the game is he is going to reach into his pocket, pull out a piece of parchment, and lay it on the table. On this piece of parchment is basically a wanted poster with two faces on it. One being, one being Rundar, and the other one being, God, I just had his name, Zatan. Now, while their drawn pictures are on there, there are a description of everybody else in the party, for the most part. And that the party refers to themselves as Basic Iron.
Would you believe magnetic personalities?
Gentleman kind of looks at you, goes, you are wanted for theft, and you are wanted for murder. So, here's the thing. While we do business here, and we do a lot of business that is not exactly on the right side of the law, friend, I don't have the desire to turn you all into the authorities. But at the same time, it is going to cost us to make the authorities in this area look the other way for you.
Oh, I imagine so.
Indeed. The problem with this is, well, most of you are, for the most part, can be easily explained away. I mean, elves are fairly common, dwarves are fairly common, halflings and so on the like. These two, as he points to the ones that have pictures, it goes, not so easy. Haringan and Leonins are not exactly easily to blend in with the crowd. So the question then becomes, how much is it worth to you to make you not get turned into the authorities for at least giving us less trouble?
That's a good question.
It's a it's as much as well, it's the price of on our heads minus the amount of money that we could save you by working directly for you.
He thinks it goes working for us. Well, I mean, if you messed up a burglary like this, I'm not sure we'll have much use for you, but I'm sure we could find something for you to do.
And don't send us on burglary then. It's clear we're ham-fisted. Send us on something where ham-fists are welcome.
Indeed. Well then, alright, here's the goal then. We're gonna have a couple of jobs for you, and we need you to do them. Upon completion, we'll make the authorities look the other way for the most part. Just hide your appearance to the best of your ability. Especially you, he says, while looking at Rundar.
Right.
But I didn't do anything.
Now. Heath, cloaks, now.
Indeed. Hi, Gamera. And Rundar, you did kill a couple of the guards.
Didn't kill them.
Dude, you hacked them to pieces with spirit guardians.
I did not kill them. The spirit guardians did.
You casted the spell.
It was
Not
cast to
alone.
protect me. They entered my area of domain
And you also
with a threatening demeanor. I was protecting myself.
did guiding bolt.
No, I didn't.
I'm literally looking at you casting the spell.
Oh, I cast it on the. I didn't hit nobody with it. I cast it on the building.
It's true.
Yeah. Either way, you are wanted for murder as well as theft or attempted theft. So he just
Garen's,
goes.
Garen's stomach grumbles. Ooh, I got to use a bathroom.
Indeed. He will look at the other two and go, all right, here's the thing. We have a few jobs for you to do, all right? Depends on what level of shadiness you're willing to get into. All right?
Not real shady.
Not real shady. Okay. So I'm assuming assassinations are out then.
Safe
I
bet.
don't have a problem with it as long as the person knows that they're, well, not that they know that they're going to die, but as long as the person deserves it, you know.
Interesting. And I'm guessing extortion is not exactly something you all would like to do either.
Not particularly.
You do not make this easy.
Life ain't easy, buddy.
Indeed.
Hey, but he's trying to make it easier for us, so be a little bit flexible, why don't you?
Alright, let me make this apparent. I'm gonna have you deliver some packages. Alright? I have 5 of them that need delivered. You do not look in the package ever. Am I clear?
Inside these packages. Gotcha.
If there ever comes a situation where you may need to open the package, don't open the fucking package.
Don't put something on it. Gotcha.
Don't open the package. Got you.
Good. He'll go over to the barkeep and he'll request the 5 packages and kind of like sit them down. The barkeep is gonna look at the table a little confused because every now and then, like when Garen picks up something, he kind of like looks confused and then kind of sighs and then just keeps cleaning the bar.
Why did you confuse their lad?
His associate kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, yes, that. Nathe, my employer, is cursed. He is unable to perceive dwarves."
Really?
Why?
Yes.
Your employer, the fellow who's hiring us right now,
Yes, he is unable to see you, sir.
he can't see me.
No.
What kind of nonsense is that?
He was cursed not to be allowed to see dwarves. No, we're not sure why.
That is really
It
interesting.
sounds like he pissed off with the dwarf.
Sad. Not being able to see dwarves. We are wonderful.
Sound like he made a particular dwarf pretty mad.
We're damn peachy.
Seems likely. Either way, do not let the authorities catch you with these packages. Do not let others attempt to take these packages from you. They must reach their destination unopened and undamaged.
Where they have to go?
he looks at you and goes, the first one is going to a shop. It is an alchemist. He is requiring what's in this package for a business arrangement. The second one is the package is to be dropped off at a home next to the guard station. And he'll give you directions to the house.
Okay.
So there is that.
All right. What's the third one?
The third one is basically to be dropped off a bridge near the river.
Dropped off abridged.
The
River.
fourth one is to be dropped off at a small library, and the last one is to be dropped off at a particular house, and he gives you directions to that house. It is in the poor district.
All right. So the question is, do we split up to go drop off these packages, or
As long as they get
all
dropped
go together?
as long as they get dropped off, it is your choice how to do it.
And you put on the cloak, hide your face.
I mean, I was thinking about taking that bridge one and go at night with a cloak and just kind of drop it off. I mean, less chance of being seen.
That would work. You do it. I'll do it all at night.
Yeah, that would
makes
work.
sense. Hi.
And I can just stealth and I can just go quickly.
Indeed. Alright, well, if you're going to do it in the evening, then I would recommend resting here and staying out of sight.
Sounds like a great plan to me.
Sure.
Alright,
I wouldn't mind a rest and a drink, a bit of smoke.
he is going to usher you into the back room, where it is pretty much a storage room with a few mats on the floor.
You don't much, but it's home, hi.
Hey, I'm gonna take me a nap.
Yeah, Dander's like, I'm napping. Screw this. Oh, jeez. Alright, so you guys rest during the day. You take a long rest. And you do wake up in the early evening. You can feel the temperature starting to drop. The sun is going down. The tavern here is getting a little busier. Remember, this is not exactly a well-to-do tavern, but there is still the working poor here. And so, you come out of the back storage room. You see about 6 people resting in this tavern, getting drinks, talking with each other. They do kind of quiet down when you first come in, and then the gentleman you spoke with before, as soon as I can pull up my notes, Amid, kind of looks at everyone and goes, it's fine, they're doing work for us, please continue. And they all start continuing to talk with each other again.
What's that crowd?
They are all very tight-knit, yes. That is a great way to put it.
Oh, so you want to work for it. You want an organization to be tight-knit and used to working with each other. It's ideal, I think.
Indeed. Well, out you go. Here are the packages. And he'll hand you the 5 packages. And kind of like, you can see that they're wrapped in a mixture of cloth and paper.
All right. Are there anything discerning which package is which?
Each package has a small, like, wooden tag on it, and the tags have numbers.
Okay.
Essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cool.
So Dander will kind of look at everyone and go, okay, are we all splitting up and dropping them off? Are we sticking together and dropping them off? What's going on?
Well, we can split up.
We can split up. I had planned on changing into a cat of some sort and stealthing through the night with maybe a parcel tied to each side. If you guys would mind tying them to me.
You would have to be something bigger than a cat. Like, the parcel sizes are the size of a cat.
How's a dire tiger?
Okay, yeah, that's big, but that'll work.
That's a little bit big. I'm just quickly looking through a guide through the subclass. Looking for the best stealth form. Is it Panther?
Panther's pretty stealthy. Yeah, I'd say the Panther's decently stealthy. Yeah, you could go with that. All right, Arendelle, you're going to be sneaky as well, I take it.
Yep, of course.
And Guy, how are you hiding yourself? Are you just wearing a big cloak and hood?
More than likely, 'cause I'm going through my spells.
All right, Dander's going to use a spell on himself. I don't think he has a one that works on someone else. Yeah, it only works on himself. So he will disguise himself. And Dander will grab a package. And off he goes. And he said, I'll take the one that goes to the one near the guard station. Seeing as I don't look like us.
Okay, I'm gonna paw at numbers 4 and 5.
All right, so the poor district and the bridge.
Oh, the library.
Oh, the library. Library and poor district. So that
I'll
leaves
take the alchemist.
the alchemist. Okay. Oh, I got a posture check. Gotta sit up. Thank you, Axe.
That's what I have to do too. These weird season things are like countered by me sitting up straight or standing up straight. It's weird.
All right, and that leaves Guy with. Let's see, Dander. Let's see, why? Garen took 2.
Yeah.
Arendelle took 1. Okay, so that leaves 1 left. That leaves the one that gets dropped into the water. Off the.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, off you go. All right, and Arendelle,
Yes.
give me a stealth with advantage thanks to your magical item. Because you still have that cloak that gives you that. Okay, so you're being sneaky sneak. Alright. Let's see. Dander gets his stealth check. It's not going to be particularly stellar, but hey. Alright, not great. That leaves Rundar. You get your stealth check, and Garen, you get your stealth check at advantage because you are.
What advantage?
Yeah, why advantage? Because you're a panther. Panthers have high stealth.
Panthers have +6 stealth.
Yeah. All right, and that
I
leaves.
appreciate the advantage though.
Yep. That just leaves Rundar.
Am I stealthing?
Are you stealthing, or are you just walking to the bridge and dropping it?
I was just going to kind of slowly make my way.
All right. Well, the stealth check is also to see how well your hood hides who you are.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
I should also say I'm taking the roof. I'm taking the roofs there
Yep.
because I have a climb speed. Might as well use it.
All right. So, Arendelle, you are able to get to your target quietly. Upon arriving, you kind of knock on the door, and you hear a woman inside go, "Hello, who is it?"
I came to drop off a package.
Ah, I've been waiting for this package all day. And like you'll hear like almost like little quick footsteps, kind of like slapping the floor as it comes over to the door, opens it, and you see a goblin woman. And she holds out her hands and goes, give me the package.
Here you go.
Like, she'll quickly grab it and kind of look at you, like, with, like, all wide-eyed, and she's, like, almost twitching in a way, and she looks at it and goes, "You're done! Go away! Scat!" And, like, "Young man," and then shut it. Shut, or, like, slam the door almost in your face, and you hear, like, skitter off, and you hear paper ripping rapidly.
Okay.
and after paper rips off for a second, you hear, like, the smacking of lips, and you're like, "Ah, yes, that's what I needed."
Drugs.
Ruby, something cute like food.
Angie's a drug dealer now.
Yep. Yep, I am.
Up and all night, drugs. We deliver drugs. Top rate drugs.
Drugs. Lots of drugs.
All right.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs, kids. Yep. Dander, like, gets up there. The person will, like, tell Dander to, like, goes, like, Dander knocks on the door and goes, "Hello, friend. I have a package to drop off." And there's like, "Where is it from?" You hear, like, someone kind of yell out from the door, and they're like, from. And like Dander, like, stumbles over himself for a second and goes, "It's from the Cracked Chalice." And they go, "Oh, okay. Leave it on the doorstep. I'll get it in a moment. If I see you on my doorstep in the next 10 seconds, I'll kill you." He's like, "Okay, bye." Like, you see him kind of, like, skitter off. All right, so that leaves, next one is Garen. So, Garen,
Okay.
you're jumping from rooftop to rooftop.
Yeah.
And as you get close to your first target, you'll see someone, like, jumping also rooftop to rooftop, and then they see you, and they're just like, you see them hold up their hands for a second, and you hear a gentleman go, "Shh, nice kitty, shh, no eat, okay? I'm not food. You're not going to eat me."
I can get close. I'm going on to the what is it? Package location.
All right, library or the poor district?
Which one am I closer to?
Poor district.
Let's go that one then.
All right. So you get there. You'll see a woman who, like, her eyes are sunken in, a human woman.
Yeah.
Looks like she hasn't slept in days.
Yeah.
And she'll take the package. Thank you. Like, quite profusely, in fact. And all she'll do is she'll try to hand you, like, the cat. She goes, I don't have much. And she, like, reaches down and picks up, like, one of the dead mice and tries to hand it to you. Like, here.
I don't even get a chance to pay. She reaches down. I leave.
Okay. She's like, okay. And she goes back inside. You hear, like, a coughing inside there. And then after a little while, the coughing subsides.
Oh, good. Granny got her medicine.
Yeah. And then you get to the library. Upon arriving at the library, a person will come out, and at first you hear, like, big, heavy footsteps, and then coming out of the thing is a dwarven man. His hair, like, his beard is all braided, and it goes down to, like, practically his belt, and his head is just completely shaved. And you can see all kinds of, like, dwarven runes all over his head. And he just looks down at you, kind of smiles, or I wouldn't say down, but over at you, and kind of smiles and goes, "Hey, friend, thank you for the package." And he'll reach out and take it from you and, like, kind of give you, like, a light pet and then go, "I know you're a druid. I'm not that dense." And he'll reach in the door for a second and go, "Look, don't got much, but I'll help you out." And he'll go, the place where you're staying, where you got this from, probably isn't feeding you well. Here. And he'll hand you, like, a fish in a piece of paper and go, "You can cook that up, get a nice meal out of that."
I take the fish and I nod to the fellow.
All right. You have a good day, friend.
Wow.
And he'll go back inside, and as he's slowly closing the door, you'll see the paper open, and it's like 5 books.
Cool. Well, I stealth my way back to the inn, and maybe I'm just gonna cook the fish over the fire there.
All right. So you start doing that. Rundar. You start heading towards the bridge. You get to.
Okay, hold on. Before we get too deep into me getting fucked up over here, because I know it's fixing to happen. All right. And I planned on doing this because I wanted to take the river job just because of this. When I get what I feel like is relatively close to the river, I'm going to ritually cast Water Walk on myself.
Okay.
Okay. And then where I see that? Oh shit! I lost the other one. What?
Is it a concentration spell?
No.
Okay.
Water walk is not
Okay.
concentration.
So got a question. If I cast something, but like hold the charge, because it's only got the duration of the spell is only like a minute. Can I hold the charge to cast like at the last second as I need to, or
When you cast a spell, it goes off. Unless it says specifically you can hold it as a charge.
okay?
The only exception to that rule is inflict wounds or cure wounds.
What were delayed actions?
Delayed action is like it depends on the spell he's trying to cast. If it has a casting time of greater than one action, you can't hold your action with it.
Yeah, that's what he's asking, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm trying to do is the thermography. Can I, as needed, can I cast it to like I know I can like change my eye color. Can I change like maybe the tone of my fur? The coloration of my fur.
You're talking about thaumaturgy in 5e?
Yes.
That's a sound-based one, not visual. So, like, your voice will boom. You can cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim. You can cause harmless tremors in the ground. You can create any kind of sound from the cry of a raven to the rumble of thunder or ominous whispers. You can cause any unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut. Oh, no, wait. You can alter the appearance of your eyes for 1 minute. Yeah, that's all you can do is the eyes.
Okay, I didn't know if such a minor change. Maybe I can do like a minor change to my fur.
No, changing essentially your skin color is a different spell. That is sadly a different spell, good sir.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna do the water walk and continue on to the river and meet my fuckery.
All right. So as you're approaching the river, eventually, you'll see several people kind of take notice of you because you do kind of stand out, and they'll scurry away. As you approach the river and you get right near it and you're about ready to throw in the package, you'll hear someone call out to you and be like, it's like, you there! Like, halt! And if you...
Got a question on the wanted poster. Did it have a description of like the color of my eyes?
No, it just had like a drawn picture of you.
Okay.
Yeah. But as you turn and look, you'll see that it is someone in heavy armor. And next to them, they have someone who's like almost child-sized. And he's got a crossbow. And he's kind of like pointing the crossbow at you. The guy in heavy armor has a two-handed hammer. And he just kind of looks at you and goes, you need to surrender right now.
Why do I need to surrender? I've done nothing wrong.
You are wanted. You are a suspect in the wanted for possibly murder and theft. I am going to bring you in. If you're innocent, I will apologize and I'll make sure you're okay. But if I am fairly certain you're not, and I'm bringing you in for the bounty.
How much is the bounty?
I don't have to tell you this at this point.
Oh, come on. At least you can do is tell a man what he's worth.
So you're admitting you're him.
No, I'm not him, but if the bounty's big enough, I might turn myself in claiming to be him and collect the bounty. I mean, I'm broke.
You do understand we're taking, like, you will go to jail.
I mean, I can give somebody the money and have them buy things for me, food and whatnot. I mean, you know.
He kind of just shakes his head and goes, "Are you surrendering or not?" Danny, go to bed.
But as much as I would love to go through your process of proving my innocence, I must apologize. I'm kind of on a time-sensitive mission, and where I think there has been some misunderstandings and misdirection that I will have to clear up later. But at the moment, I'm attempting. Oh, let me see how I can put this without revealing too much information. You are doing a great job in protecting your city. I'm trying to see that it remains that way.
Right. Okay. Well, either way, you are going to be surrendering now, or I'm going to be breaking your kneecaps, and I'll be taking you in. If you try to run, my friend is going to shoot you in the leg.
Well, I can't be having all that. I kind of need my legs, you know, that's how I get around.
Indeed. So perhaps you should be a smart lad and surrender. So that way I don't have to hurt you, because there's more money for bringing you in intact.
How far away is the guy with the crossbow?
He is about 40 feet from you, which is like 10 feet behind the guy in heavy armor. We can all hear a guy thinking right now. He's like doing math. He's doing math in his fucking head. Like,
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can I make this run? Can I make this jump? Can I make it and not get shot in the ass? In my
Pretty much.
Can I make this and not get shot in my fuzzy little pom-pom bum? Like, God damn it.
How long does it take to ritually cast something? Ain't it 10 minutes?
Yes, ritual casting is 10 minutes.
Oh, so I can't do that. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that his big ass hammer is going to hurt a lot worse than that crossbow.
You're going to run?
Man, I'm not going to jail, that's for sure.
All right. So you start to run.
Actually, how close am I to the side of the bridge?
I mean, if you did a turn of run, you could jump off the bridge and land in the water. Or in this case, your case, on the water.
All right, because I can jump 15 feet.
Right. All right, are you going to do that? You're going to run up the bridge, throw the package, and then jump on the water?
I'm not going to throw the package. I'm going to run and jump like just over the edge. And as I fall, I'm going to drop the package because I don't want them to see the package.
Fair enough. All right. Give me an athletics check.
For
the running and the jumping and shit.
Oh, I was going to use my rabbit hop.
Oh no, you still need to like do some athletics. The athletics is not to determine how far you jump. It's more of the parkour actions that you're pretty much doing at this point.
Gotcha.
Parkour! Alright, so you
Could have been a lot horrible.
Could have been a lot more horrible. Yeah, that is true. Alright. In this case, this person is going to 5. Okay. The crossbow goes off, and you hear it go as it goes past you and kind of like ricochets off the stone of the bridge. You drop the package into the water, and you are running. And the guy with the hammer is like, he runs up to the bridge, kind of sees you, and he just goes, ugh, okay. And he runs to the other side of the bridge, and he's like looking like he's trying to find a way to keep track of you. Where the person on the crossbow is reloading their crossbow, and they will get one last shot on you as you're running away. Mind you, this one will be at disadvantage. Well, good thing it was at disadvantage.
No shit.
So the second bolt goes, poof, and you hear it go plunk into the water near you, and you successfully run from these two. Now give me another stealth check to hide from the people.
Man, what you talking about? I'm gonna find me a safe spot somewhere where I think, it would be a relatively safe spot. And then I'm ritually casting this.
Alright, so are you melding into the ground? Or are you melding into, like, a building? But, like, which stone are you aiming for?
I'm gonna go with building.
Alright, so you pull yourself into a wall.
Pretty much.
And you stay in the wall, and you hear the guy, like, searching for you. There are a few guards searching for you as well. So there is that. Alright.
So, can I cast something while in the stone?
No, unfortunately, you cannot.
I can cast spells on myself.
You're wearing passage time, blah, blah. Yes, you can cast spells on yourself.
So, is this a self spell?
Well, oh no.
Okay, so sending is... I can't cast sending, can I?
No. Not while you're still inside the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't do that. Okay. Are you just gonna wait then?
Well, I'm reading, trying to figure out what I can do.
All right, fair enough. So,
Okay, so I can't leave the stone, otherwise the spell will end.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill out right here until I feel like maybe things have died down. I'm kind of limited on how long I can stay in here. I can only stay in here 8 hours. But I'm gonna chill right here.
Uh-huh. Alright, so the rest of you, Erangel and Garen and Dander, you get back to the inn. Excuse me. You get back to the Cracked Chalice, and you'll notice that your cleric, Rundar, is still not there. Meanwhile, Garen, you're cooking up a nice fish. It is a nice big river fish. So when you look at it, it's probably a catfish.
I give her a good sniff, just to make sure she's fresh and clean.
Oh yeah, she's relatively fresh, and I mean, you had to, prepare the fish. It wasn't gutted or anything.
Okay.
But you take care of that. Arendelle, you get that smell, that waft of catfish as you walk into the cracked chalice. Depending on how
Are you gonna share some?
We're in a restaurant. I should order your own food.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, it's just weird, that's all. You're fixated on my meal. Get your own nuts.
Have you guys seen Rundar?
No. Troubling. Should we go look for him, or do you think he'll be fine?
I think he'll be fine.
Yeah,
Right.
he should be fine, friends. I mean, he knows what he's doing for the most part.
For the most part.
I can't say much. I haven't been with you guys for very long.
That is true.
But yeah, the only thing that I have to do is wait until morning and then go report.
Indeed.
Did any of you bugger it up?
Oh, we'll be fine. And Dander will try to convince the guy to help out with, since Dander's not on the wanted poster because he used disguise self and blended in with the crowd.
Yeah.
He's gonna use this by popular demand. All right, here we go.
Welcome, traveler.
Hello there, Xander Kane. Welcome to the tavern. Grab yourself a mug of ale, pull up a chair, have fun, and don't fireball my goddamn tavern.
Or do.
Please don't. All right, performance. Let's see what he gets. A 22. Okay. So he does a fairly good performance, and the innkeeper is willing to let you all stay without cost.
Yay!
Excellent. The morning does come, and Rundar is still not back, and Dander goes, maybe my statement about him being able to take care of himself might have been a little inaccurate.
It seems so.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe he fell asleep. You don't know.
that is a possibility, but we should probably go looking for him.
No, we
Sure.
don't know where to go.
Well, I mean, he went to the river, so we could see where, go along the river and see if we can't find him.
Right, but if you run into trouble, he's going to be running into trouble along the river, which means he's going to run away from the river if he wants to get out of the trouble.
I mean, that's a possibility. I mean, do you want to go and have a chat with the river creatures there, friend?
No, I'm saying he'll be fine. You can be.
All right. So, Rundar, your 8 hours get up, and you unfortunately have to exit the wall.
All right. As soon as I exit, oh shit, I'm casting this.
Oh, no. All right, and who are you sending the message to?
Oh, that's a good damn question.
1, who are you sending the message to? And 2, you have 25 words or less.
I'm sending it to Rundo.
Yeah,
Apple Bottom.
You're gonna send it to yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to Apple Bottom.
Okay. All right. So you have 25 words. Let's hear them. Or do you want to take a few moments and figure it out? Or no, actually, you wouldn't have time to figure it out. Let's go. You got 25 words.
Do I know like the direction I ran from the bridge, like north, south, northeast, along the river? Do I know the?
You are able to figure it out where you are now. Yes. During the
I'm saying I can put in there like north of the river, 7 blocks or some shit like that. Like I can use north, south, east, west, whatever.
Yes, you can use north or south on the river because that's where the river goes, is north or south.
Okay.
Technically, you could say west bank or east bank. In this case, you're on west bank.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell him from bridge, ran north, west bank.
All right, that's 6.
I'm gonna like look around and like kind of describe the building that I'm at. Meaty 2-story building. Stone. Back of building in alleyway. Help.
Okay, that's enough. It's not a full 25, but you're up there. All right, Dander kind of like perks up for a second, Arendelle and Garen, and he just kind of looks at everyone and goes, apparently my statement was definitely inaccurate.
Why? Well, why? You got what ping from the lad?
Yes, he used the spell sending. Give me a second. And he thinks for a moment and goes, we are on our way. Stay put and stay hidden. Don't do anything stupid. And that's the message you get back, by the way, Rindar.
All right, then I'm going to recast this and go back into the wall.
Nope. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
I would like to make a survival roll to track where he went.
Excellent. Go ahead.
I'm trying to look at my inventory to see maybe something I could like put on the ground in front of where I'm at.
The problem is
I think I got chalk. Do I have chalk? Thought I had chalk.
Doesn't it come with one of the kits?
A lot of our kits had chalk. Especially spellcasters.
Yes, I got chalk. So I'm going to, like, as part of my ritual casting, let's see. Is it just verbal, somatic? Okay, no material. I was going to put draw a little small trident, maybe where I'm at.
That's fair. I mean, you could do that and then meld into the stone behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you'll pull out a piece of chalk, you'll draw a simple trident on it, and then you'll cast your spell, touching it and just melding into the stone and having it wrap around you.
I feel safe.
All right. Now, mind you, your perception is you get to make hearing checks at disadvantage to try to see if you can hear things outside the wall.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. All right, Garen, you lead the wonderful band of misfits to roughly where
As I
you
was trying
think
to
he
tell you,
is.
there are no bullets left in this gun, you see?
All right. Oh.
Observation. This is a great opportunity for slaughter.
Footsteps. Touching on stone. See if there's anything that has been happening around here lately. He just kind of sniffs around in a human form, or not in a human form, or in a dwarf form. So he kind of sniff, sniff, sniff.
Fair enough. All right. So with time, you'll notice as you're looking around, you will see that there are quite a few guards now in this area.
Oh, that's not good.
I just tried to take a nap, but it didn't work. That sucks, Mr. Noise. I hope you get sleep eventually. Yeah, apparently there was a sighting of a criminal in the area. They are on the lookout now, as well as there are several bounty hunters. And you understand they're bounty hunters because one of them comes up to Dander, because you're in animal form, and asks him several questions, informing him that there's a reward for this guy. Don't try to go after this guy. He is dangerous on his own. And
I'm dangerous.
Dander's like, okay, yeah, sure, no problem, sir. And Dander will be giving a deception check. All right. So Dander is pretending to be a child. So, as the guy goes, be careful, kid. You don't want to get caught in this. He goes, thank you, sir. I'll make sure to do that. Now, excuse me, I have to go find Mama and Papa. Bye-bye. And, you see him kind of, scurry off. At least away from the bounty hunter. Speaking of which...
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, speaking of which, Arendelle, we need a stealth check from you. Why do the dice hate you all?
Wait, don't I get average because I have the cloth thing?
Oh, that's true. You do get advantage because of the item. Okay, that works. One was the exact same roll. The other one was a much higher roll. All right. So you guys sneak to an area where you think he is, and as you look around, your passive perception is able to pick up the trident on the wall. Which now means, Rundar, give me a perception check at disadvantage. Okay. So yeah, you hear your friends outside. You can hear Dander talking to Arendelle. Arendelle kind of coming back at him with some information, going back and forth.
Now I know if I exit the wall to spell it in, do I have to completely exit the wall or just a part of me exit?
You have to, once you start getting out, you have to get out of the wall.
Oh God! All right. Oh, I'm gonna come out of the wall.
All right, fair enough. So he comes out of the wall, and you guys see that, and he goes, "Oh, Rundar, hello there."
Yeah, we need to not be outside. We need to not be outside. People hate me right now.
What?
Hey, where's your cloak?
I don't know.
Ugh.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was just walking, and then I got my life threatened by this big, ugly dude and this little bitty goblin. And they was trying to shoot me and act like I was a pincushion. So I ran.
Uh-huh.
Did they not say what the charge was? Or did they just start shooting?
They just, I don't know, something about a 60,000 gold bounty. Said somebody, I murdered someone important or something like that. I don't know. I was kind of scared, so I really wasn't paying attention.
I mean, things about chaotic. You know, you can't really hold anyone to account to for actions taken in an emergency.
All I know is
I burp. It smells like cologne.
I was walking, enjoying the night air, and then the big dude stopped, told me to turn around and surrender because he was taking me to jail. And it said something about a big, huge bounty and that I killed somebody.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's always a big bloke.
So I just ran.
Yeah.
Spock?
And here we are.
Well, we need to get back to the tavern then, because if we don't keep you guys hidden, that could be a problem.
Our path.
I agree with this.
Ride.
I think a good path to out of sight would be a great thing to do right now.
Indeed. All right, let's go. As like Dander just quickly like goes, oh yeah. All right, so the question then becomes, we got stealth checks for 2 people in particular. And that would be Arendelle and Rundar. As you guys try to get back to the tavern.
I'm not a stealthy rabbit.
Apparently not. Arendelle is stealthy as fuck.
Well, she should be.
Of course.
All right.
What are you trying to say? That she's an elf? Or she's stealthy?
I'm a
Racist?
rogue. I'm the Empire murderer.
Racist, prejudiced bastard. What's wrong with you?
A lot.
So as you slowly get through here, eventually you'll come across a small child, and this child will smile. He seems a little weak, but he's there. He'll smile. He'll reach out and put his hand on Dander's shoulder and goes, "Don't worry, friend. There's a place nearby that will feed all of us, you know, homeless kids." And Dander's like, "The fuck?" It's like, wait a minute, what? Like, don't worry, they'll fix us. No, Dander is almost slightly insulted. He just looks at everybody and just goes, "Someone deal with this kid before I slap him."
I'm gonna give him 2 silver pieces. Say, go get you something to eat. You never saw us.
Okay, and then he like runs off.
You're gonna brag about those 2 silver pieces. You know that, right?
Huh?
He's going to brag about those 2 silver pieces. You know that, right?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
He's a foolish
You know,
child.
those 2 silver pieces could have changed that kid's life.
Oh, lad. You're too naive. Those silver pieces go towards his boss, and the boss gives him a cut. He's all part of the Thieves Guild.
Well, you know what? I did my good deed. That's all that matters. What he does with it is what is on him.
All right. So you do make it back to the inn. All right. The as you enter, you'll notice the place is once again very empty. You'll see Ahmed there. He'll smile and go, "Well, congratulations on getting all the packages delivered." And he'll smile for a moment and goes, "All right, so this should lead to some excellent work here shortly. But though the next job will take a bit of planning."
We're great at that.
Yep, we are.
Yeah, we're the best. No better.
you're probably wondering what job we have that would pay high enough to basically not have us turn you in for the reward.
It's gonna be dangerous and embarrassing.
Indeed. It is got some level of danger. We have been hired to basically break into a place. Your job is not so much the breaking in part, as you have proven that, well, you can't do that.
Actually, we can't. We broke in pretty easily. It's the exit part that didn't go so smooth.
Indeed. Well, with that being said, the job we have in mind for you is more of a distraction. You are not to fight or kill anyone. You'll be given a proper disguise. And your job is to distract the guards around this person's place. This will not be easy, but there is a high reward for it. And most of that will pay for us bribing the guards to forget you exist.
Andrea.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. And he will, like, slowly go over and lock the door, basically giving the impression the place is closed. And then he'll walk over to a table, pull out a piece of parchment from his vest, and lay it out on the table and go, "This is the estate of one of the mage nobles in this city.
Mm-hmm.
We have a team sneaking into the place in order to pilfer some things supposedly that he has collected.
Right.
In return, they need a
As I was trying to tell you,
distraction
there are no
in order to
bullets
get
left in this
in
gun,
and
you see.
out quietly. So you will create the distraction.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
In this case, since you're all wanted,
Observation. This is a great opportunity for slaughter.
just your appearance alone should be enough to attract the guards to try to capture you. I got a drink now. All right. So he goes, so your job is to show up, cause havoc, and basically get away without being captured. And then he'll point at Arundel and Dander and go, you two are sneaky enough that you might be able to get into the facility to steal secondary items.
Yes.
Excellent. So you two will go in and steal secondary items for us to make this more profitable. And he'll point at Rundar, Zatan, and Jake and go, those three will be outside, causing whatever havoc that they need to in order to accomplish the goal. And then he'll point at Garen and go, you seem to be capable of both, so I will trust your judgment on where you go.
All right. I'll try not to let you down.
Excellent.
Down.
He goes, now the city guards are mostly going to be busy with certain minor disasters going through the town. Apparently, someone, he smiles for a moment and goes, apparently dropped some nasty alchemical concoction in the river, and it made the water undrinkable for a few hours, and that undrinkability made a lot of people sick, and the guards are investigating what happened.
Oh, that's horrible. But sickness and plague can happen at any time.
Indeed.
Part of nature.
Now, luckily for us to get in, he'll look at Arendelle and Dander and go, the local librarian was kind enough to give us a couple scrolls of Dispel Magic, so you will be required to use those to disarm some magical traps.
Okay.
The new servant, or should I say, the returning servant, has now been able to make sure that a certain door will be left unlocked for our teams. So you will go in with those teams. They will go up to the higher floors. You will go down to the basement.
Okay. What are these items?
Well, what they're stealing is not important to you. Your job is to grab anything of what you believe is value.
Okay.
Indeed. With that being said, I believe we should all meet up here tonight. So you should get some extra rest, and we will begin the adventure tonight.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So aside from, some food and things of that nature, do you guys have any prep work you want to do before this evening? Or do you want to wait? Or do you have something that you need to get done before you go and do the robbery?
Well, I ain't got no money, so
No, I don't have anything.
All right. All right.
Not in your house.
I just need a minute to figure out.
What spells you need?
Yeah, because I mean, I don't really have access to many spells per day. I don't want to. Oh.
All right. So the evening comes. He takes you to your staging areas, and he smiles. Arendelle, you notice, aside from you and Dander, there is a group of 6 gentlemen that are all dressed in dark colors. You don't really see much of them because they have their hoods up, they have everything covered, so that way they're hiding who they are to the best of their abilities.
Oh, I do need to find something.
What do you need?
So, are we going to do this during the day or at night?
Night. They are
Okay.
robbing the place at night.
Well, shit. Never mind.
All right.
I
Fair
think
enough.
I've done. I think I can. This is about all I can do spell wise.
All right. So in this case, you'll see them kind of come up to the side door. The door will open, and you'll see an old woman kind of like usher the group in. All right, including you guys. She'll smile and just kind of go like, "This is super, like risky for me, but hopefully, this continues to help my child. So do continue. I didn't see anything."
I wrap a bandage around my neck, like a bandana.
All right, fair enough.
I tie it around my neck.
Excellent. All right. So, which team did you join, Garen? Did you join the stealth team or the distract team?
I think I'm going to join the distraction team.
Okay. All right, so distract team. How are you starting this distraction?
Oh,
You do see a couple of guys, like it's a group of 4 of them in front of this place. And they are basic guards, like similar to what you saw before, like spear, like short spear, wooden shield, moderate armor, things of that nature. Like nothing, oh my god, this is amazing. So
does this have to be cast on a creature, or can I cast it on something else?
let's see. That has to be cast on descent on a creature.
Who is tallest among the distractors?
It's either going to be Zatan or Rundar because they're both pretty tall.
All right, lads. Which of you wants to go? Or both of you? I can do both of you.
Which of us wants to what? Zatan goes.
Go, get big.
Oh, Zatan goes, that would probably be wise for me.
Right. I touch him on the shoulder. Sorry, I touch him on the shoulder and I cast Enlarge.
Alright. So you see Zatan get big, but not like, oh my god, giant big. But he's big.
One size bigger.
Yep. Large is still big.
Yeah. And can I ride his shoulders?
Sure. He is large, so yes, that would be...
I put the bandana up around my face to hide my identity, and clamp on Zatan's shoulders.
Fair enough. And Rundar, what are you doing?
Hoping and praying.
Hoping and praying. Okay, cool.
Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, so when we get over there to kind of where we're going to be, I'm gonna cast this in the vicinity of the guards.
All right, fair enough. So you cast silence, and the guards notice that it's suddenly quiet. And so they start looking around, moving around, in which case Zatan kind of runs almost over them. He kind of runs right past them, and they're like, wait, like that, and they all start pointing and like acting like they're shouting. So like it's almost like a bad like silent movie where they're all pantomiming and like and then suddenly you see the 4 of them start running after Zatan.
Run, my furry buddy, run!
Poor Satan.
Yeah, and Garen, you're holding on for dear life. You're like, die, like your body's shaking as this, large lion man is running. You're like,
I have to make a concentration check.
You do a what check?
Do I have to make a concentration check?
No. You're just being bounced around, not like injured.
Okay.
All right. So as you sneak in, Arundel, you are directed towards the basement and you go in. Now, the kitchen you've come in is a nice kitchen. It's very clean. It has some nice things in it. It's a well-stocked kitchen. All right? As you go downstairs and you enter in the basement, you can tell that this place has stored mostly cold foods and things of that nature, but you know for certain this basement is larger than this appears. There's no way that it's a, this small of a basement under this big of a house.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and give me a perception check to search the place. Or no, not perception, investigation. You gotta give me an investigation check. Hey,
Nice roll.
my kids are being a pain right now. Hey,
That's what kids
bed.
do.
It's bed. Oh, we're being raided. It's Mac, a new 117. Thank you for the raid, Mac. I appreciate that.
Let's go, Mac.
Let's go, Mac.
Let's go.
Yeah, woo! I love it.
Why are we cheering on the subject?
Because we got raided. So, Mac, where did you find my channel from? I am curious. You're playing Dead Island. Gotta spread the love around. Oh, yeah, come. I've come to loot your goblins. No! It's our loot goblin! We don't have a loot goblin. We have a food goblin. I've raided you before. Really? Potato. Oh, potato. Okay, cool. We don't have a loot goblin. We have a food goblin. Yep. Enter for the raid. Yay! Thank you for the bits for Biddy the Owlbear. I appreciate that. Bacon wrapped barbecue gobbo. Everyone. No! Oh, why do we eat our goblin? No, we don't eat our goblin.
Yes. Yes.
Down, child. Down. Do you know, by the way, one of the things I'm doing? Stop doing that.
But I'm sharpening it.
No, you're not. No, that's not good to do against your hand. One of the things we're doing is, for every $300 that is donated to Ko-fi, either
He gets pied in the face.
I get pied in the face by either you or mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to pie my father in the face.
Yeah, she wants to pie me in the face.
Please. Please do it.
Of course she
I
does.
pie him so bad.
Go to bed.
I would
Now, I gotta finish this.
open the chewing gum.
Alright. So with a 15, you look around and you kind of notice that there's a hidden door behind a wine barrel. So go ahead and give me a sleight of hand to try to trigger this door so you can open it. Okay. So you are able to trigger the door. You are able to mess around with it, and the door opens. And the barrel is empty, and you go through it, and you come to the other side. And in the other side is a mass collection of art from various spots of this world. And the best way to describe what this place looks like, it's not like it's a storage room for art. Like, where it's like, oh, there's like 5 or 6 paintings stacked on top of each other. There's a few like statues locked in boxes. No. Everything here is on display. Everything here is like it's in a museum.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. So Dander looks around and goes, well, apparently this is someone's secret art stash?
I think so.
Okay, I guess we steal art.
I guess.
All right. I mean,
Liberate.
I have the bag of holding from our group, so I guess we'll just start shoving art in here.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So give me, in this case, to know which kind of art you should rob, give me an intelligence check. This is you knowing which objects would be worth the most. Excellent. All right. So you go through and you grab like the precious metal statues and things of that nature because they are likely to be the smallest and able to be put in the bag and worth the most. You grab several collections of very finely cut gems, and those go in the bag.
Let me pie him, please.
Go to bed. So you start grabbing that and things of that nature. You'll notice that this art is from across the entire planet. And eventually, you'll come across a desk while you're going through here. And on the desk is a book. It is very neatly set on the desk. There is an inkwell with an ink pen next to it. And you will see that there's also a bowl with water and a towel.
Okay.
All right. What do you
Okay.
do with this desk? Do you examine it further? Do you just ignore it? Do you search it?
Examine it.
All right. Give me an investigation check with advantage. Awesome. Okay. Which I could... I'm trying to basically make it so I don't get copyright claimed. All right. This will be the best I can do. Let me make sure the page is muted at first, so that way when it loads, it doesn't blast my goddamn ears. I love how my internet takes sometimes forever to load something. And then other times it's almost instantaneous. Don't you guys love that?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yep.
This could possibly get me copyright claim. So here we go. Or at least... or should I say copyright... yeah, copyright claimed. All right. Hopefully the audience can hear it. You guys won't be able to.
What do you think of the song? It advocates for using crystal meth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so
There you go. There's some criticism.
someone recognized
There's-
it immediately. All right. So as you investigate closer on this desk, you'll notice a strange pattern with the inkwell that you recognize from before. It has notches knocked into it. Just like the inkwell that Jake had grabbed from the previous time he's seen it.
Is there anything else in the room that would be used with the gasket?
The gasket?
Whatever the thing we just found.
Oh, the
Sorry.
inkwell. Yeah.
Inkwell, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, the inkwell has an ink pen and like a book and everything. As
Yeah.
you open the book and start examining it, you'll find immaculately written speech, but it's in a language you cannot understand.
Can I ask Standard to see if he knows about it?
Daniel will look at it and go, I don't think I can read that, but I'm going to try something. And he looks around and goes, no, I don't have the right spell for that. I don't have comprehend languages. Do you just want to take the book?
Oh, sure.
All right. You'll shove the book away. So Arendrell, I'm not sure if the player recognizes this. Do you recognize what I'm saying with the inkwell? Or do you?
Yeah.
Or okay, so you recognize it. You don't need a reminder.
No, I don't remember it.
Okay, cool.
Do I need to remind the party that? Never mind.
I mean, I'll take it and show it to Jake.
Yeah, well, when Jake is there. When you get to Jake.
Yeah.
All right. So, you will get that, and you grab the book, and you're like, okay, we're done with this. And as you step through, you'll see like the art you didn't touch, and you make your exit out because your bag of holding is full. You've gotten the book. Do you grab the inkwell as well, or do you leave that behind with the ink pen?
No, I'll grab it.
All right, everything goes in the bag. Everything must go.
Clearance sale. Everything must go.
All right. as you're exiting, all right, and you start going through the thing, you'll hear some voices in the kitchen. All right. So the question is,
Okay.
do you peek in the kitchen?
I'll let Tender choose. I don't know.
No, you gotta choose. You're the player. Dander's just an NPC that helps you.
Sure.
All right. Oh, excuse me. Is it this one that I need? I hate the fact that it's trying to hide it in the wrong kind of icon. That's not what I need, so I need this one. Yes? No. God damn it. I know I have him. I have a funny feeling I have it in the wrong folder. Knowing my luck, I do. Let's try just roll 20. Traviel. Friday game? Those are all players. And that one. Okay, I can't find it. I'll find it later. God damn it. I hate my life when I do this. Alright. You will see a man in white, immaculate clothing. He has like charcoal gray skin, and his eyes are solid white. On his belt, he has a rapier. And he is talking to the woman who let you in. I'm going to try to do my best for his voice, so please forgive me. And next to him is one of it, like, looks to be a higher ranked guard. And he just looks at the higher ranked guard and goes, "Sergeant, do you understand what happened this evening?" And he goes, "You called us in because you said there was a break-in or something." And he goes, "Yes, there was a break-in." And he turns to the woman and goes, "Dear lady, did you ever notice anything unusual tonight?" And she kind of just, "No, sir, no, I did not notice anything, not at all." He goes, "Indeed. How is your son, by the way? I understand he was sick recently." And she goes, "Oh, he's doing much better. He's recovering nicely." He goes, "Interesting. I take it you found a way to acquire the medicine then?" And she goes, yes, we were able to get it from the temple. They were very kind to help us out." He goes, "Well, it's very gracious that the temples are very generous." And like, you'll see him kind of like walk around and kind of like note the kitchen. And then kind of turn to him and like pull something out of his pocket and hold it up to the guard and go, "Sergeant, do you happen to know what this is?" And the sergeant looks at him and goes, "It looks like some sort of dagger. It's designed to, stab people. I mean, that's what daggers do." And he goes, "Yes, this is a dagger of the Thieves Guild. In particular, one of their assassination teams." And he kind of looks at the guy kind of a little shocked, and he goes, "This was found in a gentleman who is now dead upstairs. So I dare say that someone has broken into my living abode with the purpose of stealing and or taking my life. So if you'll be so kind as to investigate this further, I'll be most grateful." And the sergeant nods and goes, yes, of course, Lord. We'll make sure everything's taken care of." And he kind of just nods. And Arendelle, give me a stealth check. Oh, damn.
Jeez, man.
Okay. So he'll kind of nod and then slowly turn to the lady and go, "Your services are still valuable. I do not wish to harm upon you. But if something like this ever happens again, I assure you, your son and you will not have to worry about your lives. Am I clear?" And she'll nod and he goes, "Excellent that we have an understanding. Now, if you'll please, go clean the blood off the floor upstairs. I have work to do." And he will turn and, like, leave the kitchen. And, like, the surgeon just, like, runs out of the building. All right, Arendelle, what do you do at this point when he leaves the room?
Try to get out.
Oh, you're just gonna leave the building? Are you have the option of following him, or you could just run out of the building.
I feel like if I follow him, I probably will get in trouble.
So you make your exit.
Yeah.
All right. As you make your exit, give me a perception check real quick. Awesome. You're rolling fucking on fire tonight. So
I
One
know.
of us is.
as you are sneaking out and getting out, you will notice as you open the door, he will turn as you're like exiting out the thing, but you can see through the crack of the door. You'll see that he has noticed the door has opened, and he will smirk slightly as the door is closing.
Oh my god.
And that's where we're going to leave it tonight.
Oh, he knows. Oh, he knows.
Oh no.
All right, audience, did you have fun with this? Did you guys enjoy that? I know my players, I'm fairly certain you guys did.
I mean, I'm only sitting on the edge of my chair over here waiting to see who dies.
Like, we're all gonna fucking die. This is gonna go horribly wrong in every sense of the word.
I'm here to tell you right now, if it wasn't for ritualistic casting, I'd been screwed. Oh, that ritualistic casting saved my butt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. All right, so I'm guessing you guys know who that was.
Not a single clue. I wasn't there. I don't know.
Oh, no. I'm talking about out of character.
I know exactly who that bastard is.
Oh, who is that bastard?
That's Lord got you want to take over the world with Taurine artifacts guy. The Shadow Genasi.
Yep.
Yep, that is
As I was trying to tell you, there are no
that is
bullets left in
Lord
this gun,
Valoran.
you see.
Thank you, Xander, for the check-in. I appreciate that. Xander nailed exactly who was my inspiration for this character. He guessed it from the fucking get-go, and I love that. So we have that. Xander, I see you're doing art. If you're the type of artist that like to make art, by all means, you can draw up Archmagos Valoran, or Lord Valoran to be precise. If you want to draw him, I am perfectly fine with that. In fact, if anybody ever makes art for this game, we have an intermission. Like, for example, I'll show you what it looks like real quick. Where it shows art. It will show off whatever art we get from people. I have a folder filled with artwork. It will work just fine. All that jazz. And it's supposed to be slideshowing. I don't know why it's not changing pictures. There it goes. There it goes. So, yeah, you guys could see the artwork of the game. as this is going to eventually be a book that's released. So there is all that kind of cool stuff. I'm actually doing this as a campaign setting book. So fun times. All right.
Good.
So Monday is Multiplayer Monday. I have an announcement for that. We are trying to fix the Old Republic because it's currently broken for me. It's not showing servers. I'm working on fixing that. If I can't fix it this weekend, then what I'm going to have to do is pick a different multiplayer game to play other than the Old Republic. It is just, unfortunately, how it works. So I will work on that. I'll see what I can do to fix that problem. If that doesn't get fixed, the Old Republic might have to take a hiatus for a while until I can get it fixed, in which case other games will fill that gap until we get it fixed. Technical issues are a thing. Alright, so join us for Multiplayer Monday, where we'll be playing something Monday for your entertainment value. Tuesday is Tabletop Tuesday, where we discuss nerdy topics. The thing we're going to be discussing this Tuesday is the results of the video game rewards and how some of the games were really deserving of the rewards and other games should be shot into the fucking sun. Alright? Because some of those things that they said were winners, I completely disagree with. Like, wholeheartedly. So, there is that. Yeah, the awards were wonky. Yeah, that's putting it mildly. That is really putting it mildly. Like I said, we're definitely going to be talking about that Tuesday. Wednesdays are Wildcard Wednesdays, where you guys get to decide what I play. And how you decide that is by spending 5,000 gold coins, aka my channel points here. You can pick a game for Wildcard Wednesday that goes at the end of the docket for me to play. The only time that that game does not happen is if my moderators go, this is not an acceptable game for you to play on Twitch. They decide that collectively. So there is that. I do not make that decision. I am not allowed to make that decision, except in the extreme instance where a game is picked that is inappropriate to play on Twitch, period. So, like, no Leisure Suit Larry shit. What were you about to say, Ange?
Oh, no, nothing.
Okay. I know several unacceptable games. Yeah, I know quite a few, too. It's not great. Alright, so let us find who we are going to raid tonight.
Apparently, I don't know any unacceptable games.
Uh-huh. I could think of a few. Like
I'm sitting there trying to think of what would be a game that couldn't be played on Twitch. And I honestly can't think of none.
Well, it's any game that is kind of adult-ish. They kind of frown upon.
I don't know any games that are like that, to be honest.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh. Oh, we're going to rate Dova Pig. And there's a reason why I'm going to go with this one. He's playing Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver.
Oh, nice.
Great game. Very good game. Has a great story. Very well done. I'd highly recommend it. Alright. Alright, so I hope to see you all Monday. So, please take care of yourselves mentally and physically. That's always important. And here shortly we'll have the... Right? Are you kidding me? Oh, hi, Unicorn Girl. We're about to raid out. You caught us just as we're raiding out. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You can't now. Damn. Oh, I have to raid out here shortly because I have to get my wife to work. Like, real life, unfortunately, comes before stream. That is, unfortunately, the reality of things. But, you're good. I'm going to go eat, LOL. That's fine. You enjoy your food. We have plenty of food here in the tavern. Though, Unicorn Girl, I'm going to let you know that we're having some trouble with the Old Republic, so there might be a delay in Old Republic content. I know you usually raid me when I'm doing that. So, I'll try. I'm trying to get it fixed. Alright. Anyway, Dova Pig. Dova, there it is, Dova Pig. All right, so make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. Use that raid message that I just posted, and we will see you all Monday. Toodles.
Later.
Mystical land of Seer's embrace, Zareth's shadow soul moves with grace. A tiefling warlock with a silver tongue, whispers of power on every breath sung. Zareth's shadow soul